Okay, my apologies. My apologies for the technical glitches just now. As you can see, I'm broadcasting from from the school, so our Wi-Fi is not that strong. Okay, so before we start, I think that we can. I hope you can hear me now. Okay, before we start, I hope we can introduce the panels that we have today. We have Hazwan, Farik, and Shafi and Izzat. Okay, so they are going to present their point of view, their roles, and then they are going to argue a little bit about it. And then the others in the panel uh, can actually perhaps prepare a question for them to be for their ideas to be challenged. Okay, and the audience can post questions as well in the comment section so that your panel can answer your questions directly. Okay, so I think that we could start with Izzat. Hi, Izzat.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, Izzat, if you could just share your screen and start presenting your argument.
Wait a bit. Do you see it, Miss?
Okay, I
Miss?
can see your screen.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Akim. Today, I will present about my opinion as a taxi driver at Rickshaw band in Kolkata.
Okay.
It should be banned. It's inhuman for a human being to carry another in this day and age. No civilized country in the world today permits the pulling of rickshaw by hand. It is an abuse of human rights to allow these human forces to continue working. In recent times, the use of human power rickshaws has been discouraged or outlawed in many countries due to concern for the welfare of rickshaw workers. Full rickshaw have been replaced mainly by cycle rickshaw and auto rickshaws. Impact on taxi drivers. The ban on rickshaws will have an enormous impact on taxi drivers. People will have less option on public transports to use. They will likely to choose taxis as the closest transportation to rickshaws. Taxi drivers generate more income annually from increasing passengers. They will also benefit from better traffic from the rickshaw ban. But most rickshaw drivers are confused by the attack on their livelihood. livelihood. They have been offered no alternative jobs and no compensation package has been arranged. Their families face starvation, they say, so the city's collective conscience can be saved. More than 80% of the rickshaw pullers are migrants for impoverished rural areas. Like the slum dwellers, they have no right to vote in West Bengal and therefore have no political power. The police are unsure what will become of them when the ban takes effect. The government, which has discussed lending the men money to buy and operate T-wheelers, hasn't announced formal proposal. Conclusion: the government of Kolkata needs to prepare for the impact of thousands of rickshaw drivers being unemployed and soon end up on the streets of Kolkata due to poverty. If this If the situation remains unsolved, less people will choose public transport over their own personal vehicle, which can lead to a massive loss not to just the taxi company, but also the drivers will suffer from low income. Therefore, the whole problem should be addressed correctly and also equally for all sides to benefit from the ban. That's all from me. The end. Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you, Izzat. Thank you for presenting your points of view. Shafi, do you think you agree with Izzat's argument? Shafi, do you agree with Izzat's argument?
Yes, miss.
What do you think of Izzat's argument, Shafi? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Uh, all right. Why do you think that you agree with Izzat's argument about his role as taxi driver from the banning of rickshaw in Kolkata?
We we should ban rickshaw because it makes traffic jam to taxi drivers.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Thank you, Shafi. I think you can share your screen now so that we can proceed with your presentation. Okay, whenever you're ready, Shafi.
Why should we ban rickshaws? As a politician who wants to modernize Kolkata, the use of rickshaw is a symbol of poverty to our society. How can we modernize Kolkata if rickshaws still exist? Rickshaw as slow-moving vehicles are the main cause of traffic jams and should be banned from major roads. It creates nuisance in the street, clogging up the traffic in the city, cause traffic congestion, and constitute an exploitative use of human labor. Since rickshaw are considered to blame for traffic jams, they must also be blamed for the increasing levels of air pollution in the city because of the traffic jams. In conclusion, rickshaw puller have no muscle power. They neither have a voice in society nor a platform where they can protest policy decisions that affect them adversely. Perhaps that's why it's easy for people like us to take such decision on a whim because no one will protest. That's from me. Thank you.
Okay, Shafi, thank you. Hazwan, do you think that's fair that these politicians are saying that they can do literally whatever they want because no one will protest? Do you think that you agree with that, Hazwan?
Uh, No one reported.
Hmm.
I say I think it's not agree to. I not agree. So eh,
Okay, why
because
didn't you agree?
many people will protest.
Many people will protest. Will you protest though?
No, because I'm
Or okay, all right. Thank you, Shafi and Hazwan. I think that's cue for your turn. You may share your screen now.
Miss. You can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen now.
A foreign tourist visiting the city.
Okay.
Should Kolkata ban rickshaw? Yes, because of two of concern for the welfare of rickshaw worker. Two, the Kolkata is the city of transition, and its core is a clock with heavy pollution. Its shabby colonial architecture
Architecture.
blended by smoke.
Okay.
Three, tourists will be scared about their safety when they are riding rickshaw in rush hour because a lot of vehicle passing through because of many car use the traffic. Four, rickshaw
Okay.
puller should be given a new job with a better and efficient vehicle to support their family welfare. And the last one, rickshaw can cause heavy traffic jam because it using manpower and move really slow.
Okay, thank you, Hazwan. Some very logical points there. Hidayat, do you think that it's a fair, whatever that Hazwan has presented? Do you think that's fair for uh, for the rickshaws to be banned in Calcutta, Hidayat?
Yes, for me that Kolkata can produce more um bad I can apa ni Kolkata pula Rickshaw has many bad benefit bad
Impact. Rickshaws has
bad
many
impact
impact.
bad impact
Okay.
than good benefits.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your opinion, Hidayat. I think you're up next, Hidayat. If you could just share your screen so that we can move along with the discussion.
Wait a minute. Share screen. Mm. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hidayat bin Abu Taib from Delima. So today I will talk about why we should ban a rickshaw as a rickshaw driver in Kolkata. So, for the beginning, like the Victoria Memorial, tramcars, and Howrah Bridge, the hand-pulled rickshaw is one of Kolkata's most well-recognized symbols. Hand-pulled rickshaws have been plying the streets of the City of Joy since the end of 19th century. The means of transport is now in its 130th year of existence in Kolkata and has been inextricably linked with the city's socio-economic evolution for the past century. Pre and immediately post-independence, the rich in Kolkata would ride in palanquins. The hand-pulled rickshaw became a way for the middle and upper middle classes to show their status. Thus, a means of transport also became representative of social class. So today, here is what we will talk about today. First, our safety. Injuries associated with cycle rickshaw accidents. Cycle rickshaw is an important means of transportation in urban India. Pedestrians, rickshaw users, rickshaw pullers, two-wheel vehicle users, and cyclists are among the most vulnerable road user groups in terms of injuries and fatalities resulting from road traffic accidents in India. Statistic about the number of India accidents in 2001. About 80% of the total of accidents that happened in India were involving to rickshaw drivers. It is proof that this transportation was not safe. Next, human right, a despicable word. No civilized country in the world today permits the pulling of rickshaws by hand. It is very damaging to the image of a country to see one human being there pulling another human being. This is a question of human rights. Most rickshaw drivers are confused by the attack on their livelihood. They have been offered no alternative jobs and no compensation package has been arranged. Their families face starvation, they say, so the city collective conscience can be solved. Due to that, it can produce bad perspective of the country. The mayor described the jobs as despicable. The chief minister of the state of West Bengal, a Marxist, say it is barbaric. City officials point out that hand-pulled rickshaws are a colonial anachronism that has been outlawed almost everywhere else in the world and argue that it is an abuse of human rights to allow these human horses to continue working. And the last point is the dark side of the country. Very significantly, India's citizens' living standards. The rich people became richer while the poor have no mercy. Many little children starve because they don't have any money to buy some food. Even they can't go to school or get a medication service due to high cost. 97% of rickshaw drivers haven't any job opportunities. Since they don't have any education law, their chance to have high profit work is very small. Many employers don't believe in their skills and thought that they are useless since they don't have any education laws. Even they got a job, they still can't buy their daily expenses because of economic instability. So, for the conclusions, all rickshaw driver rights must be protected. They haven't any choice to survive into this world. The government must be more concerned about their citizens' needs, so the living standards gap of Indians can be minimized. The rich people must also have to play roles to help the needy. They also have their dignity and people are not supposed to treat them like a slave. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening.
Right, thank you, Hidayah. That's quite clear. I'm quite impressed with your argument. Okay, so Farid, do you think you like Hidayat's argument?
Yes,
Why?
because Kolkata is dangerous and may cause many accidents.
Yeah, many accidents because of the rickshaw. Okay, thank you, Hidayat. I think that calls for the last presentation, which is from who's going to be from Farid. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen so that you can present your presentation. Okay, can you see it, Farid?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, right. The floor is
Reason why,
yours. It's time for you to present.
okay. Assalamualaikum
Okay.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.
Reason why Kolkata should ban rickshaws.
And you're speaking is as the role of. What's your role? Okay. Okay, Farid?
Next slide, Miss.
Yes, that's the slide. Is it? Wait, let me just
Ah,
change
okay.
the. What's your role again, Farid? Wait. Let me just. What's your role again?
Reason why
You're speaking
Kolkata
as what?
should ban rickshaws.
Yeah. What's yes. What's your role? Because your friends has presented. One of them as tourist, another as politician, another is rickshaw driver. So what is your role?
What is Kolkata?
No. I'm asking you. What is your um from which standpoint are you talking here? Is it from the which perspective? Which perspective? You are in group. Oh, okay. So you're actually a local person who uses rickshaws, right? Right,
Yes,
Farid?
yes,
Are you here with us, Farid? Okay. All right. Continue
yes, ma'am.
presenting. Okay.
What is Kolkata? Kolkata is the capital of the Indian
Okay,
state
Farid.
of
You may
West
continue.
Bengal. Ah, do you hear me, Miss?
Yes. I can hear you now.
What is Kolkata? Kolkata is the capital of the Indian state of West Bengal. Located on the eastern bank of the Hooghly River, the city is approximately 80 kilometers 50 mi west of the border with Bangladesh. According to the 2011 Indian census, Kolkata is the seventh most populous city in India, with a population of 4.5 billion residents within the city limits and a population of over 14.1 million residents in the Kolkata metropolitan area. It is the third most populous metropolitan area in India. What is rickshaw? A rickshaw originally denoted a two or three wheel passenger cart, now known as a pull rickshaw, which is generally pulled by one person carrying one passenger. It is very famous and important in India. What is the reason Kolkata should ban rickshaws? 1. Not safe for passengers. As a local person who use rickshaws for shopping and sending children to school, I think rickshaws should be banned because it's not safe for passengers. It is because a rickshaw is easy to crash if it is in a crowded place and it will cause the passengers to die. Most rickshaws do not have seat belts and the condition of the rickshaws is already bad. 2. Can't move as quickly as car. The rickshaw cannot move fast. This causes passengers delayed to arrive at their destination. My children has been late to school because the rickshaw is too slow. I had to use public transport like bus so I will not to be late to work. 3. Can't bring many passengers. I don't feel comfortable using a rickshaw due to its small capacity. This rickshaw can carry two passengers in one time. I also have to wait to use this rickshaw because many people want to use it in the weekend. I think the government have to replace rickshaws to electric rickshaws because it have many advantage. E-rickshaws, electric rickshaws. The advantage of e-rickshaws are easy to drive compared to the tedious task of pulling an e-rickshaws do not make much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Safi. I think you're trying very hard. Right. So, Izzat, do you think that the ideas that presented by Farid is something that you would agree with? Izzat?
Yes, miss. I agree with the first reason. Not safe for
Wow.
passengers. Because when you ride a rickshaw, uh, it will increase the risk for you to crash with other vehicle during the ride.
Exactly. Very well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Izzat, for your
Mm.
opinion, and thank you, Farid, for your presentation. Um, I think it has been a fruitful session for all of us today. So I think that I might have to ask the panelists to leave the studio so that you can join us in on YouTube channel, so that you can participate from there, because we have a quiz session like we always do after this debate. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so our class has not ended yet. Okay, we have another part of the class that you need to participate. Okay, so just like what we do in the previous weeks. Okay, um, okay, so we are going to look at a video, and then later you're going to answer the question based on the video that has been presented. You are going to answer the questions. Okay, you're going to answer the questions on the comment section on your live chat section. Okay, so let me just share my screen first. Okay, right. Post a thumbs up on your live chat section so that I know that you're ready to listen. A thumbs up in the live chat section. I didn't see a lot of thumbs up. If you could just share your thumbs up in the live chat section so that we can start the lesson. All right, thank you. Okay, so we are going to okay. All right, so we are going to start the video now.
India. It's a country of millions of different people, colors, and sounds.
Okay, so what's the answer for this one? Okay, India, it's a country of millions different what? Colors and sound. Okay, let's play the audio again. If you know the answer, put in live chat section already.
India. It's a country of millions of different people, colors, and sounds.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? It's a country of millions of different colors and sound. Type in your answer in the live chat section. Okay, what's the answer for this one?
India. It's a country of millions of different people, colors, and sounds.
Okay, let's see the answers here. Okay, most of you answered people. Let's see if that's the correct answer. Well done. Let's move on to the next question.
Sounds. Every morning in India, millions of people travel to work or to school.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? Every morning, millions of people uh-huh, to work or to school.
Every morning in India, millions of people travel to work or to school.
Okay, what's the answer for that one? For that question? Okay. As one said, travel. Okay. All right, well done. Let's move on to the next question.
I get up every morning at 5 o'clock and go.
Okay, so he said that I get up every morning at what o'clock? Okay, I get up every morning at what o'clock?
I get up every morning at 5 o'clock and go.
Okay, okay, let's see the answers. Okay, most of you answered 5. Let's choose that one. That's correct. Let's move on to the next question.
And go to school by train.
And go to school. What's the answer for this one? And go to school.
By train.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, most of you answered by train. Exactly, that's correct. Let's move on to the next question.
I like it because I can see a lot of places and people from the train.
Okay, because I can see a lot of places and people from the train. Is it love, like, or don't mind?
I like it because I can see a lot of places and people from the train.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? Okay, most of you answered like. Very good. Let's move on to the next one.
There are a lot of people on the train. It's very crowded.
The Indian train system is over 100 years old.
Okay, the Indian train system is over how many years old? The Indian train system is over how many years old? most of you answered 100. Okay. Okay, 100. Good work. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
It goes to hundreds of places in India, and it's a very popular way to travel.
Okay, it's a very what to travel. It's a very what to travel. Okay, let's play the audio again if it's not clear.
It goes to hundreds of places in India, and it's a very popular way to travel.
Okay, let's see your answers. Okay. All right, most of you answered popular. Let's type that in. Very well. Let's move on to the next question.
On the roads, people and animals walk everywhere.
Okay, on the roads, people and what walk everywhere. Okay, what do you think the answer will be for that one?
On the roads, people and animals walk everywhere.
Okay, what's the answer for that one? Okay. Okay, most of you answered animals. Okay, let's see if that's the correct answer. Well done. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Hundreds of people use bikes and rickshaws.
Okay, hundreds of people use what and rickshaws. Okay, what's the answer for that one? Hundreds of people use what and rickshaws.
Hundreds of people use bikes and rickshaws.
Okay, what's the answer for that one? Okay, let's see. Okay, most of you answered bikes. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Okay, let's see if that's correct. All right, then on to the next question.
I live in Delhi and I go to work by bike every day.
Okay, I live in Delhi and I buy bike every day. Okay, I'm going to repeat the audio again.
I live in Delhi and I go to work by bike every day.
Okay, so what's the answer for this one? I live in Delhi and I buy bike every day. Okay, let's see the answers. Okay, answer is go to work. Let's see if that's the correct one. Okay, next question.
There are a lot of bikes on the
There are, sorry, I've already given answers for this one. There are a lot of bikes on the road. Okay,
on the road. It's sometimes very slow.
okay, it's sometimes very what for this one? It's sometimes very,
There are a lot of bikes on the road. It's sometimes very slow.
okay, so it's sometimes very what? What's the answer for that one? Okay, what's the answer for this one? Okay, I can see quite a few answers. Okay, most of you answered slow. Okay, let's see if that's the correct answer. Sorry, I clicked it wrongly. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
A motorbike is a good way to travel around. You often see 3 or 4 people from a family on one motorbike.
Okay, what's the answer for this one?
A motorbike is a good way to travel around. You often see 3 or 4 people from a family on one motorbike.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? What's the answer for that one? Okay, answers are coming in. Okay, let's see if that's the correct answer. Well done. On to the next question.
Motorbikes are great. They're fast, but they're often dangerous.
Okay, they are what? But they are often dangerous. They are what? But often dangerous.
Motorbikes are great. They're fast, but they're often dangerous.
Okay, answers are coming in. Okay, most answers fast. Awesome. Let's move on to the next question.
There are sometimes bad accidents with lorries and motorbikes.
And then there are tuk-tuks. Tuk-tuks are very popular, but they are also very noisy.
Okay, tuk-tuks are very popular, but they are also very what? Okay, the answers, most of you answered noisy. All right, nice. Let's move on.
Finally, taxis go everywhere in the cities.
Okay, finally, taxis go everywhere in the. What's the answer for that one?
Finally, taxis go everywhere in the cities.
Okay, taxis go everywhere in the where? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, the answer is actually cities, not city. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
I travel to Mumbai on business a lot.
I travel to Mumbai. Okay, a lot. So which one is the answer for that one?
Travel to Mumbai on business a lot.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? Okay, most of you answered on business. Okay, let's see. Business, no business. Okay, next question.
In Mumbai, I usually travel by taxi.
Okay, in Mumbai, I usually travel. What's the answer for that one?
In Mumbai, I usually travel by taxi.
Okay, what's the answer for that one? Okay, most of you answered by taxi. Okay,
It's fast and it's safe.
okay, we're almost there. Okay, so what's the answer for this one? It's fast and it's what?
Fast and it's safe.
Okay, what's the answer for this one? It's fast and it's. Okay, so let's see. Safe, 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 and safe. Okay, let's see. Good. And last question.
But taxis are expensive.
Okay, feel the either get the but taxis are.
Expensive.
Okay, what's the answer for that one? Okay. Okay, let's see. Most of you answered expensive. Okay, all right. Let's see if that's the correct one. Awesome. And that marks the end of the quiz now.
For a visitor, the different types of transport and the millions of people can be too much, but it's all part of the many faces of India.
Okay. All right. Congratulations. Most of you got the answers correct. Okay. So, as an exit ticket for today, I'm going to ask you to write in the comment section, like always. Okay. Okay. Let me just share the Chrome tab. Okay. So, in the comment section, I want you to write which transportation would you use to travel? Okay, in India, would you use to travel and why? Okay, so in the comment section, you're going to write about. There are so many transportation mentioned in the video that you have seen just now. Okay, there are trains, taxi, rickshaws that you have presented just now. They have bikes, motorcycles, and things like that. So you have been exposed to that material. I want you to choose which transportation, which vehicle that would you use to travel in India and why. Okay, so I'm going to record your attendance based on the participation that you have just now, as well as, and most importantly, the comments that you left in the channel. Okay, with that being said, thank you everyone. I'm going to see you next week. Bye.